channel. Hello, how is everybody in the world today, tonight, afternoon, in your time? What's up, Madlang people? So, today is Saturday here in the Philippines. Oh, sorry. So that's Friday morning, evening in the West. So, hello, hello. So, how is your night? How was your day? So I woke up early. So actually, this is one thing that I really like to do, live streaming early in the morning so that, my body is used to get up early. Because sometimes if you get up late, you feel lazy. And for me, you're really not productive. So I just wait for a few minutes, guys, and don't forget to give me thumbs up, okay? Don't forget. So while I'm preparing my tea, because I don't want to drink cold drink or any liquid cold drink, so I have to drink my tea. Okay, so let me add my sugar. Because I love tea, hot tea with milk, but since that I'm lactose tolerant, so I avoid that because in a few minutes, guys, okay, I have upset stomachs. That's the problem. So I just use brown sugar. Brown sugar is more healthy than the refined sugar. So muscovado is good also, but I prefer here's brown sugar. Not too sweet, just a little taste of sugar. Oh my goodness. I saw the wild Tamatunga flag is beautiful. Yeah, that's Philippine flag. Good morning. Did you give me thumbs up for that? So yesterday I watched local news, and there's a segment that they shown about lo, in California, the what do you call that, wild fires. It's really the damage is so massive, and there's a lot of people uh, homeless now because of that wild, what do you call that, wildfires. That's very common in California, but here in the Philippines, no, we don't really encounter that. But when it comes to typhoon, yeah, especially on the rainy days, guys, Philippines is very famous of typhoon. And sometimes I remember that what happened to Yolanda in Tacloban is wiped out. Okay, because they're near to the coastal road, so that's the disadvantage if you're living in a near coastal road. Yeah, I saw that on the news. Those fires happen all the time. Sometimes people start those fires on purpose. Really sad. Yeah, because that's one thing that maybe because some people they smoke, and then they not really um through the the cigarette butts, no fire, so just throw it. So in California that, especially if it's dry season, so it's more hot there. And that's easy and triggers the fire spread about that. Okay, by the way, guys, this is random topics. Okay, so only Sunday or Monday here in my time. So I'm gonna do that on StreamYard so that people can able to join on my panel. And before we start, guys, I would like to make a love shout out to my loyal and still there, my members. Thank you so much for still there as part of my LTC family, LTC friends, LTC supporters, and LTC team. And for those new subscribers who subscribed my channel, I really appreciate. And of course, to all my loyal viewers and supporters who always watch my video, short video, and my live streaming. So I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And of course, for those people send donation to my channel, thank you so much. And for those not, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to send me a donation. I will appreciate it, guys. So let me try my tea. Okay. Oh, thank you. Where are you from, Tamatunga? Are you from the West or are you from Asia? Just let me know. And by the way, guys, here's my thought process, because, some people that especially new to my channel, I have rules, guys, because don't take this too personal when it comes to my rules, all right? Florida. Okay, that's a nice place because it's not really because some states now there the snow was so thick. And for those new to my channel, if you really want, here's my rules. Then if you want the range, all you have to do just click that join button, and I will give you automatically the range. And then for those um, no, there's a no. Sorry, I lost. So for other option, all you have to do just click that dollar sign and send donation to my channel, and I will give you that. But here's the thought process: you have to be responsible of your rent. So don't use that for just to make fun with other people on the live chat. Okay. And who is this baby cheetah? Baby cheetah. If you cannot say good to others, or if you cannot say good to me, close your mouth because your mouth is so funky and nasty. Okay? So you have no space on my show. I don't want you to my show. You're not welcome in my show. Say, I don't care what to do. I don't care what you're talking, or I don't care what you comment. Okay, so you're not welcome in my channel, because automatically for those toxic people, I kick I kick out on my channel. So this is for you. Okay, you have no space on my show to say something towards me. Okay, you speak that for yourself, not me. Okay, for those trolls, oh my god, you cannot really, you cannot really do that to me, because I'm not feeding you, or else you're not stop doing that. So I will not let you ruin my show for saying nasty, because even though I can smell your mouth is funky, nasty. Oh, by the way, guys, here's the thing that, for those people wants to come here in the Philippines, wants to meet me and wants to be my tour guide, my service is not free. Okay, I will charge that by hour. So if you want to go around here in Metro Manila, okay, so if you want me to be your tour guide, all you have to do, just send me a message to my WhatsApp, or just send me an email, and I will gonna discuss about, my hour. I will not uh, do that for free. Okay, my time is money. So for those who wants me to be your tour guide, for those people coming here in the Philippines wants to meet in and go around Metro Manila, and looking for a tour guide, if you really want me your tour guide, just send me an email and message to my WhatsApp. And it's not free, guys. I'm just be honest with you guys, it's not free. Okay, so we're gonna discuss about that on my private. Okay, I don't want to discuss here on my show, but for those people wants me as your tour guide, my service is not free. Okay, my time is money. Hi, Cher, good morning. And for those ones to collab on me, just let me know, guys. I'm open book to work with you. Okay, and here's my advice. If you want to, for those people wants to interview, wants to uh, go to panel, especially for those hosts of the show and co-host, give time your co-host or guest to talk. Okay, because you, especially if you're the host, and then your guest is explaining about the subject, or what kind of context that you're talking with, give that person time to express his opinion. Okay, if you're the host, give time, because no matter what, that's your show. Okay, that's your show, so you have to give time. If your guest is on the microphone, let the guest talk. Okay, don't interfere, because is that, it really shown that you have no um manners when it comes dealing with your guest. So for me, because me, I've been through a lot of people do interview. Okay, I never, even though that their opinion is not really into the subject that we talk, but I'm still giving them a respect. I let them talk because I want them also to feel that they're not particular of my show, because that's what happened a few days ago. Okay, a few days ago. So how can you people, especially people watching, that you're the host, you're talk while your guest is talking. So what the heck is that? So you have to respect each opinion. You cannot really, because me, I also expected that each of us has their own opinion. Okay, especially when it comes to our system, let's say politics, church, or belief, religion, anything. So you have to respect what's that person opinion. And in fact, so here's my that's why, guys, I'm not really into the politics thing and church. Okay, I know about religion, but my knowledge is not as wide as what other people do. So I can give a little opinion for that, especially in politics. But if your knowledge is not wide as other people, especially that people talking to you that he has knowledge, then you don't, please don't exist your opinion, because you have no idea what's going on. Okay, especially if that person working for so many years in the government. Hi Brett, good morning. Good evening in your time. So try to give yourself a respect and give your guest a respect as well. Okay, because like I mentioned, that each of us has their own interpretation when it comes the situation. Okay, so you cannot really tell, oh, this person, you cannot tell the person though, okay, if I like the food, I love to eat balut. You cannot really tell to other person that, oh, you have to eat this balut, whether you like it or not. You have to eat. That's martial law. Okay, so you cannot really tell that people will go on your side because they have their own interpretation about that. So that's one thing that especially, guys, for those hosts in the show, and for those guests, be careful about the words. Okay, be careful about the words, because like I said, you know I'll example my language, Tagalog. Same spelling, but different tone that you have to pronounce that. Because if you're gonna say that at the same tone, your grammar is fucked up. Okay, and then uh, also for American English and British English, there's something that there's words that in American English is different meaning, in British English is different. So you have to be careful about that. You have to be careful, because You don't want to end up lose your subscribers or your friends, but misinterpret or misunderstanding the word that you talk on your show. Be careful about that. So if you're not really familiar of that, try to Google first before you react. Okay, before you react, because that's the start that your friends or subscriber will start not to like you. Okay, so I'm not saying that I'm the brightest bulb in the chandelier, but I have common sense to understand, to look for that. So if you're, it's just like if your, if your interpretation is not that really good, don't exist for that, because it's really embarrassed for yourself. So it shows that some people will take a look that you disrespect other people. No, you're not. You disrespect yourself by doing that. So that's very shame on you. Okay? So me, I put on my shoe in the uh, right track. Okay? So I don't show to people that, oh, I'm smarter than you. I observe the person, how the person talk, because the a smart person will not say that I'm better than you, but he has the ears to listen, even though that person will not say. And if the person has more knowledge than you, don't moot for that issue, because you look so funny. You look so funny for that. Especially, guys, politics. There's a certain term that only politician or lawyers or judges can understand that. So if you're not really aware of making laws or reading laws, your definition is different than those people that uh, specialize on that kind of term. Guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. 8,000 people on my live streaming. Just only 4 give me a thumbs up. So don't forget, guys. So I'm just saying this, guys, because it's very common. Okay? It's okay that, you don't have to show to people that you are a smart person. You don't. Because people, guys, people will know how you handle yourself, how you interpret the issue or the subject, the context that the host discuss. People will know that this person has a he's a he's a he has a intellectual, or he's a genius. Because, like I always mention, guys, you cannot underestimate for those people that has no degree. Okay? You cannot. Because here's the thing. Some people are very well skilled. Okay? Well skilled. That people has degree cannot do same thing with these people that has well skill. So be careful about that. And you don't want to end up, you have a degree, but the way you act is so embarrassing. and you just shown to people that this is the quality of the brain, this is the quality of personality that you have. So avoid things like that. Okay, avoid things that people will dislike you, and avoid your subscriber will unsubscribe you because of that. You try to insist things that is not really irrelevant, and you try to moot with a person that has knowledge than that, has more experience than you. So don't. But like I said, each of us has their own opinion. You have to, you have to, well, it's just like for me that, there's so many hosts that once they know, because it happens that also because, here's the thing, that there's a blogger tells that uh Filipino not into the playing golf. No, it's not. There's a lot of rich people here in the Philippines play golf. Okay? But those people tell to everyone that, oh, you cannot bring your golf bag here because nobody play golf here, because they never experienced that, they never encountered that people play on that same game. So they can tell, oh, you cannot do that. And then we experience that, we try to explain that person, he get furious towards us because he think that we brag. But we're just telling the truth through our experience, that there's still a lot of Filipino play golf. And they said that, there's no rich Filipino men and women. Oh my goodness, there is. And then some of, Western people, they think that, oh, it's so hard to find Philip, Macy, hello. They said that it's so hard to find a rich Filipina, okay? Especially for those Western people. The thing is, some Filipina actors here, they marry or they have boyfriend, Western boyfriend. But here's the thing, guys. Especially for rich Filipina, for those Western people, don't show to Filipina that just only after their money, because they will not talk to you guys. They will not. But here's the thing, guys. It doesn't really matter for Filipina, rich Filipina, if you shown love. True love is not a fake love. They don't really mind to feed you. They don't really mind to give you a house. If you shown you loyal to her, you are honest to her, Filipino don't mind to feed you. All right? Because there's a lot of, Filipino women, Filipino men married to a Western people. But the thing is, the relationship it not last because I'll just example one of the famous comedian, Filipina comedian here is Pokwang. They have a child, they have a daughter, but it's just like the thing is, they not married, guys. They're not married. So, but they have a daughter, but the relation did not work, and he ended up kicked out of the country and banned for life because Pokwang really in love on him, but he just only loved Pokwang because of the money. He after the money. So that's the thing, guys, that you cannot really compare okay. What's the comedian name? Pokwang. In real life, I think her name is Marietta, but that's a screen name, Po Kwang. She's not, she's not really pretty, but she has a body. She look like Lucy Liu, but she's prettier than Lucy Liu. Okay, Misty, U.S., UK, and the world. Where you from, Misty? So guys, that's my advice. That's my advice because, and then for those UK, okay. And then for those people, this is what I noticed, that when you say hi to them, they just ignored. What's wrong with you? It's just like respond to hi. It's just like Sean manners. Why you cannot say hi? So that's the thing that people are. Who you think you who you think you are? Huh? We're just the same. You fart, I fart. You shit, I shit. Okay? Yeah. That's the thing that, because this is very common for those Western men bloggers, that they said that, uh, well, I don't really like that blogger that, he said that, the only the only Filipina that he met, the ugly Filipina, because you're cheap. You're cheap. Just only go to the countryside and then talking with country girl, okay? But try to look with rich Filipina. But if you're not really good looking also, why should a Filipina talk to you, especially rich? Okay? And then you just talk to her, just they can tell, they can detect that, oh, he just want my money. Okay? Nothing, nothing, Nottingham. So be careful, be careful. And for those people, trolls, okay, if you're not saying good, okay, if you cannot, if you cannot say good, then don't come to other don't come to other show, okay? Because you're a bad spirit to us. You're a black bad spirit to us. So we don't want that, guys. We don't want that. Okay? So because at the end of the day, somebody will do that for you. What? I am Deepo, not a troll. Because somebody will come here and says nasty. So just a while ago that without any say anything, he tells me to shut up. You shut up. Oh. So I hide that troll because I don't really like that, guys. That's why are you familiar, guys? Are you familiar? Oh yeah, Brett. I know Brett. He's a nice person. But here's the thing, guys. That some people, they do mocking towards Brett, but I don't really mind Brett coming here on my show because he's nice to me. So I consider him as my little brother. Are you familiar, guys, the movie of Denzel Washington? The equalizer. So the trolls coming to other show and make some fun. So I think we need equalizer like Denzel Washington. So like like in the equalizer too, I like the old man, the old man, because he's a left driver. Okay, Denzel Washington in that movie, he said especially for those trolls. Okay, listen very carefully, I'm gonna say this to you: always be nice to people that has access onto your toothbrush. So I don't want to explain that, but that's the message that I gonna throw on your face, okay? So be nice to people, especially that people has access onto your toothbrush. Be careful. And I experienced that some people, they just go and try to try, because some trolls, guys, they're looking for sympathy, to make their it's just like to make their group bigger. But because I've been through that. Some people, they said, oh, you do say this, okay. I just I just say that, oh, I don't really mind about that, because if you're gonna entertain some people that comment, they gonna talk to the other person. So do you think that the when you talk a person and then this person spreading gossip, when it comes to first mouth, the story is complete. But when it goes to another second mouth, there's a multiplication and subtraction. And then when it comes to third mouth, there's a addition and multiplication. So just like the troll. So if you're gonna entertain the way that they tells, you're gonna. So just don't feed them, okay? What does it mean? Don't entertain them and ignore, okay? If they cannot say good to you, then hide or block. Simple as that. So I just experienced that, my friend share. There's so many trolls attacking her. So, and especially, she never do something wrong to you. Why you have to, why you have to attacking her or other people? So, stop doing that, because, like I said, always be nice to people, all right, that has access onto your toothbrush. I do believe in that. Yeah, because somebody, because me, I experienced also that somebody talked to me, but I'm not really into that. If there's a time that I suddenly go to that channel and that person going, that I just ignored. It's just like I just consider myself that I don't know that person. And me, I also not entertain issue about that, what that person uh comment towards me. I don't really pay attention about that, because I know to myself, I'm a grown woman. A grown woman don't do that. Okay? Just only kid doing that. Why do I not live stream to stay away from them? Okay. From Brit, I have Bosch a lot of you. Yes, that's why a while ago, Brett, that I mentioned that I mentioned that there's so many people that bash you, but I don't really mind. I don't really mind Brett because Brett is nice to me, so I just consider him as my little brother because he never do something wrong to me. It's just like especially when it comes to friendship, guys. Okay, so if you really consider the person as a friend, if you cannot really stand that personality of a person, then close your mouth. Don't say anything, because if you say things that bad, it's really big problem. It really, the problem, it really get bigger and bigger for that. So if you cannot say good to a person, then close your mouth. Okay? That's a good thing. Okay, from Frank Tate, Misty UK, that gives me reason to visit there and visit you family's pub. Funny. I just, okay, just kidding. Oh, I really appreciated you shared my stream, Brett. And guys, for those people, guys, this is one thing that sometimes it really, it really the friendship is not really work well, because if you can't, if you have talk with each other, just keep it between you and just you and her, or you and him. Don't really talk to other people. Okay, just keep it, because the more you tell to other people, the more it getting worse. Okay, and don't burn the bridge. Okay, because we never know, guys, we never know if in case that your life is in danger, that person that you really hate, he's the one or she's the one will save your life for that. So that's very important, guys, that don't burn the bridge. Okay, because sometimes things that we don't expect, it happen. And that's my advice, that's my advice. Okay, and please stop making gossip, guys. It's not really healthy. God, hi Bob, good evening. Gossip is really ruin your relationship, especially when it comes friendship. It really ruin that. So please avoid, avoid gossip, guys, because it's already 2025. Okay, so leave that, leave that drama, leave that uh what do you call that, bad things. Because me, I already leave the bad things in gossip 2024, guys, so I just welcome. 2025. E. Alice Adventure Blogs. Oh, very new to me. Where are you from? Where are you from? Are you in the Philippines? Where are you from? Oh, Australia. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you. Land of the kangaroos. Hello. Sean, hello. So yeah, that's the one thing, guys, that just be, it doesn't really matter, guys, what race you are. So on the best thing that we can do is to respect, guys, because that's the best things that you can give to a person. Okay, respect. Okay, nobody likes disrespect on you, so we want respect. So where are you? Where are you now, Sean? My friend in America location. So, oh my goodness, my friend AJ, he shown me the place that it's snow, and I send him, look, it's very sunny, sunny here in the Philippines. He said that, I'm get jealous because he cannot go outside and buy his stuff to the market because it's, the snow is so thick, guys. But here in the Philippines, my goodness, it's very hot. It's sunny day. Stuck in a snowstorm in Kentucky. Oh, really, Sean? My goodness. I don't know if I go to the United States, maybe I get sick. I get sick. I don't know. I cannot really tell. But if it's summer, yeah, I can handle the hot because, it's always hot here in the Philippines. You know that, Bob. But sometimes here, what do you call that? The hail? What do you call that? That the if it's rain, that a small ice hail. What is that? Oh yeah. Now because they said that we gonna this 2025 is it's La Nina, El Nino, El Nino, because here we just, El Nina, that's rainy season here in the Philippines, and El Nino is drought. So it's really hot. And if you go to the mall is crowded, guys, because a lot of people, those less people that they don't have air condition at home, they just go to the mall and just stay there, and let their body cool. But that's one thing, guys, that 5 years ago, every mall there's a bench that if you want to stay there, you call yourself, there's a bench. But now I noticed that there's no bench. They remove. Because that's the same way also I did before, that if I feel hot, I just go to the mall and sit on the bench, eating my Krispy Kreme donut in free coffee. And when it's nighttime, it's almost nighttime, and I'll just go home. Yeah, that's crazy, Bob. Because 5 years ago, every floor of the mall, there's a bench. Okay, there's a bench that you can able to sit there, especially if you're waiting somebody do shopping. Especially this, for some husband, they cannot really go with their wife do a shopping. Okay, because there's so many things that the wife when do shopping. Okay, so most of the husband that they sit on the bench, and then watch their movie on their phone, or play their games. But now they remove, I don't know what's the reason. You cannot really find a bench unless you go to the McDonald's outside. I mean, because in McDonald's or Jollibee, there's a certain chairs that they put outside, but that's inside the mall. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Misty UK, for coming. I really appreciate. So I hope next time you can able to go on my show again. So thank you, and good night. McDonald's, no Jollibee. What do you mean? What do you mean, Sean? I'm talking about, because in at the mall there's a McDonald in Jollibee. So sometimes we do that. When I'm tired of walking, so I just sit outside. But sometimes you're not allowed to sit there unless you order the food. Hi Jeffrey and Vlogs! Magandang umaga. Lily, kumusta ka? Magandang umaga naman sa iyo, Jeffrey. O, kamusta ka rin dyan? Mayos ba yung kalagayan mo dyan? O, Tagalog na Tagalog. So, I'm gonna say this in Cebuano, mayong buntag. Mayong buntag diha sa imo. Mabuti naman, salamat. Ang galing nga. Are you maayong buntag? Mayong buntag, guys, that's Bisaya. Bisaya, that's like from Cebu, Bohol, or Davao. That's Bisaya. The Bisaya, that's the dialect, and the Bisaya, that's region. So you have to pronounce that differently, guys. Okay, Bisaya, something like this heart. Bisaya, that's a dialect. So that dialect, they use that from Cebu, Bohol, Davao. Okay, and Bisaya, that's a region. Because I also belong to Bisaya region. So, but I'm not into the in Cebu, but I'm in the Negros Occidental, in Negros Oriental. This is so funny, guys, because okay, my first date in Philippines, I took her to McDonald's by her request. When I got back to the States, I bragged to my friends I did that I was the man in a cheap bazaar at all that same time. Well, actually, guys, here's the thing that, for those Western men dealing with, like, how can I say this? Uh, below average Filipina, they're not really into that fancy because it depends what's status in life the Filipina that you meet. But if there are upper middle class or middle class, of course they have also class. But for those below middle class, they're very easy guys, easy, like going to like they're good if you give them, McDonald's food, Jollibee, or you can go to the mall in the food court. They don't really complain about that. Darren Dabson looking for brothers Jeffrey. Oh, a while ago Jeffrey is here. Darren. Of course, if you meet rich Filipina, of course they don't allow that, to eat in McDonald's because of course they have class. But for those less, or below average Filipino, oh, they don't really mind that. Me also, it's just not, because for me, I do believe and I do understand that not all, because it's just like, okay, those Western people coming here in the Philippines, they work also hard for that to save that money to come here. It's just like, for me, I really appreciate that effort that the person visited me, not the food or not the materials. Okay, it's important to me his presence. Okay, because it means a lot, it means a lot to to a woman that you're living in other side of the world and you spend your money just to see and meet that woman. So guys, be careful also, to look for your mate because some Filipina now that they make into a business meeting the Western men. They make it into the business. Okay, they're okay if you're there with them, but once you leave the country, there's another person meeting her. Okay, I'm not saying all. Okay, I'm not saying all, but some Filipina do that. And of course, for Filipina guys, for Filipina, I'm not saying all, but some Western men also, they're coming here, just not only you, unless that you know that person, but if you're not really talking just online and there's no serious discussion or there's no serious plan about that, don't believe that's just only you. Okay, and don't really uh, claim that you are his girlfriend. Okay, because I know that some Western men also, they're looking for the right woman. Okay, it's okay to deal with, it's okay to hang out with this woman, but it doesn't mean that that's your boyfriend na. Okay, because they're looking for the right woman, especially if they have planned to settle. So they're looking for the right one so that they will not fucked up, especially if they plan to move for good here in the Philippines. Okay, that's the thing guys. Okay, but for those Western people guys, don't think that I'm generalized, but some, okay, some, but I give credit for those people that very serious towards their Filipina, that they really want to be part of their uh, life. But like I said, that not all Filipina are like that. Okay, some Filipina, they make that into a business, guys. Okay, sorry to say this, but that's the truth. She will be okay. She will be sweet and good to you if you're there with her. But once you leave and back to your country, she's entertained so many Western men, especially if she experienced receive money from that from that Western man. Okay, so don't look at me. I'm the I'm the evil, but I'm just be honest. Okay, so you must be aware of that. All right. Excuse me. Okay, let me read this. Watching from the 51 first state. 51 state. I know America just only 50 states. The 50 states that was in the last state is Hawaii, right? I don't really memorize the 50 states. Okay, so let's Alabama, Arkansas, okay, Chicago, Illinois, Washington, California, what? Minnesota, Mississippi, Iowa, Wyoming, Montana, what else? Indiana, Tennessee, Kentucky, what else? Maryland, Ohio, Rhode Island, Maine, Montana, North and South Carolina. Okay, that's 20, but yeah, some I cannot. But I don't, 50 first states. I only know that, the state is only 50. So this is so crazy, guys. It makes me laugh. It makes me laugh that there's a question. Okay, this is, about, the show of Jay Leno that time. Somebody, he asked about, this college student. Okay, is United States of America is a country or state? And then there's a lot of college student. They said that it's a state. So it makes me laugh. Oh my goodness. Virginia. What else?
Georgia.
Oh, the place where Ray Charles was banned, Georgia. Uh, Boston, Massachusetts.
North and South
Yeah,
Carolina.
yeah, I already mentioned that. Boston, that's Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. That's
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
Okay, Jeffrey, not so sure how about Greenland in Panama Canal. Another joke. Okay, that's Panama is not it's not part of. Oh, Florida, the place of Donald Trump. Guys, it's so funny because here's the thing that Chari, Jeffrey, Chari she has a keychain that Scott gave it to her, and then it's a keychain that Donald Trump, and then when she squeezed the belly, there's a stool coming out on the butt of Donald Trump, so it makes me laugh. Oh my goodness. When it's squeezed, there's a shit coming out on that's so funny. Young people are just stupid. How did they make it in? Yeah, that's so funny. That's so funny. I have one for you also, Lily. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that because, okay, guys, sorry for those Trump. Okay. I like to play on that, when you squeeze and then, Trump doing do number two. Okay. Yeah, because here's the thing, guys. Oh, okay, so I'll gonna go this, okay. For those men and women, you cannot really shown to people if you don't know the true meaning of love. It's just like the song, guys. Now, I want to know what love is. I want to show you. I want to feel what love is. So I love that song because you cannot relate to the person if you don't know the true meaning of love. Oh my goodness, guys. That's guys. That's what's the thing about the key the Putin Frank that he was the agent before. Frank Putin was the agent before the
KGB.
KGB. Okay, Putin was a KGB agent that time, so he knows. Jeffrey said you hate like that. Yeah, that's one thing, guys, that, well, if my president, oh, speaking of Jeffrey, I 3 days ago, the prime minister, I forgot, the prime minister resigned. The prime minister of Canada resigned because of the parliament thinks that he's not really into that. Okay, is he a good prime minister? Yeah, guys, we people must learn. This is not must learn how to pick a good leader for our country. But we cannot really do that if we cannot unite. Okay, if we cannot unite. Just the take the BS that our politician do, and some people they just believe what these people saying towards, like Frank said, we need the the qualification. Is that person qualified to run our country? If he's not, then don't vote. Okay, that's as simple as that. But now people now become, ay nako, stupid. A joke is usually one time he keeps saying it. He's not a good, he wouldn't have lost, so he resigned. He knows the left will run with it, so plays with me. Okay guys, which one you prefer to a person? Stupid or ignorant? Which one you to a person, guys? Which really you're in, stupid or ignorant? Hmm. Me, I prefer to ignorant because ignorant has no knowledge. So it's easy to deal with the ignorant person because if you have knowledge to educate them, they will listen to you. Okay, they will listen to you. By people that's they're stupid, that they think that they know better, but they're not. So that's really that's really fucked up. It's better to a person that he's ignorant or uh she's ignorant for that, because if you have a good intention to teach that person, they're willing to they're willing to learn. For those people act stupid, mm-mm. You cannot you cannot really teach them what's good and what's right. Is it the same result? Wait, my goodness, the letters that I can, it's too small, guys. My eyes is my vision. My vision is not 2020, guys. Okay, let me read this. Okay, from Bob. The Dawn is trolling the news right now. Who's Dawn? Is it, isn't,
He means stupid ass Donald Trump.
ah, okay, I got you, Bob. I got you, Bob. Frank already explained to me. Okay, okay, bingo. The mainstream news is mostly Democrat. He should just shut up and golf. or do or do his dancing, Jeffrey. YMC. Yeah, that's the sad part, because for me, I don't really like things that going on, because here's my thought process. Philippines and United States of America are alliance, right? And then we Filipino, we have a hard time. Some Filipino married to a Western man, okay, they have a easy life uh to go to the United States. But some, they're not very lucky because they turn down with the US embassy. And then they hire from people from like Venezuela, but they don't like us, especially for Filipino that we go to the United States. We don't want to live there. We just want to have a vacation. They don't allow. especially me. My documents is legal. All the statement that I fill up on the form is uh is true, but they don't allow me. But some, some people that, from Venezuela, they allow. And then, in Chicago, they opened the border for those Venezuelan people to come in. Oh, hallelujah. Yeah. No, he can't vote for, he can't vote for Donald Trump because he's not an American. We are still waiting for my niece to get her nursing visa to come to the States. What? What do you mean? Yeah. Imagine, Bob, you have to wait, you have to wait for 6 months, for the interview. But, they said that, it will 3 months only, but it's still too long to wait for interview. 3 months. Because, the two times that I apply for that, so I've been waiting for 6 months, okay, for my interview. Okay, so here's my, my thing about that. Well, there's nothing, I think they will let your niece to come because, United States of America looking for Filipino nurses and Filipino doctors. So I think that's the one that your niece can able to go, or can able to enter the United States for that, because United States needed Filipino nurses. She has the visa at the embassy. We have been waiting for more than a year to go back there and pick up. Oh yeah? Sister Vlog got her green card and is living in Washington. Well, the best thing that to go to the United States, save money, find a job, save money, and then if you have a target amount that you can able to, to build things that you want, that's a good. But for me, living in the States, it's not really, it's not really. Because here's the thing, guys, the inflation there is, we complain here in the Philippines the inflation is bad, but in the States it's bad because if you have a good, if you have a good job, the government will tax you, right, Frank? For those,
Oh, yeah.
because here's the thing, guys, that for poor people and rich people, they don't pay the tax. only for those
The middle.
the middle class in white collar job, because the more that they have a high position, the more the tax they pay in the government. GS Rocker, good morning to you. Thank you so much, Guy, for coming on my show. So, any question? So, I really appreciate, guys, ha. Maraming salamat. So that's the sad part, because in the States the rent goes up, okay, and you have a good job, you pay a good paid, but the rent, the tax, and 2 weeks.
Food is expensive.
Yeah, the food, the cost of living is high. But even though here, we complain also that the cost of living and the inflation here is bad because of that. But if you're gonna compare, for those Western people move here in the Philippines, it's way less if you are a dollar earner. Yeah, because here, and because last week, because we always, me and Frank, we always talk about the rental rent here, because for those less people, or below average people, they cannot really afford that, guys, because look, for less or below average people, they just receive like 10,000, oh no, 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 15,000 to 20,000 a month. Okay, so how much is that in dollar? USD, 10,000. Okay, so about 300, 300 USD, guys. So the rent here, if you're living in a gated community, guys, studio type, guys, is just like 25,000 studio type. What if you have a family? So the cost of that, is 30 to 35,000. Because the more the big the floor area, of course you will expect that is also, the cost of rental is high. So the thing is, uh during the time of Duterte, there's a lot of pogo workers. Pogo, hold on, guys, if you can, I'm not really into the meaning of pogo. Hold on, let me check my pogo.
That's the name of the company.
Yeah, that's online gaming. Pogo stands for. Okay, here we go. Okay, Pogo, Pogo. We read that Pogo. Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators. That Pogo. There's so many. There's so many Chinese investors, especially the area in BGC, Makati, in Alabang. So the cost of rent is high. Hi, Paul. Hello. So now, the Pogo is totally banned here in the Philippines, because there's so many issue about that in Bangbang, Tarlac, that's in northern Luzon, the mayor there, they found out that she's not a Filipino citizen. She's a Chinese. Okay? So that's the start. Okay, that time that there's so many pogo house, and some of the pogo house is illegal that time of Duterte, and now they start to investigate about the mayor Alice Go, and they found out she's not a Filipino citizen. So here in the Philippines, when it comes to politics, it doesn't really matter if you're living in the States, okay, and then move in the Philippines, as long as you're still a Filipino citizen, they will not question on that. But the thing is, if you're Filipino in look, but your citizenship is not, they will question that. That's what happened to Mayor Alice Go. And then that's the time that they found out there's so many illegal pogo houses. And some of that, the area that I mentioned, Makati, BGC, Alabang, there's a lot of pogo renters there. So now it's totally banned. The cost of rent here in Philippines goes down. But still, it's not affordable. It's not, what do you call that? It's not affordable for those below middle class or middle class. Maybe they're just, they're just very, very tight on their budget. So that's, that's the thing, because, they found out that's bunch of, especially in BGC. Do you think that some of the building in BGC or Makati in Alabang is occupied? No. Most of the unit there is empty. And especially now that the pogo is no longer exists here in the Philippines. But that time, during the 30, that's the reason why the cost of rent is too high. And now there's there's builders specialist that, the reason why they turn, they less, the rent, because of that. There's so many, as you can see, guys, here in the Philippines, every cities, they non-stop build high-rise building. But look, just a few tenant, most of is vacant because of the rent. And then people, they receive a very small wage. Imagine, guys, 600, how much is the minimum wage? 645. How much is that in dollars? So that's like $10. No, over, yeah, $10. That's 8 hours, guys. 8 hours, sometimes 10 hours. $10 for 8 hours or 10 hours for Filipino workers they receive. But some Filipino, especially if they're, in the working site is too far from their place, they have to commute. So the money that they bring home is not 645. So half of that goes to their food and their transportation. So uh, the leftover is just like 300 pesos. They have to divide that, for those, most of people here, they just rent. Okay, from Sean, trucking with BS, middle class is about gone here in America. Philip Macy, I'm thinking about living in Alabang for a while. It is a good place. So what do you mean, Alabang, Ayala, Alabang Village? Ayala, Alabang Village. Okay, that's the 5-star private village here. That's in south. Okay, it's really, there's a lot of, mansions there. There's a lot of, diplomat living there, politician, rich people. But if it's part in Alabang, because there's so many high-rise building also. But if you're talking about Ayala, Alabang, so the rental of the 4 bedrooms house is just 200,000 pesos. 200,000 pesos or 150,000 pesos. For, for condo or studio type, Just 50,000 pesos. So if, but in Ayala Alabang, guys, in Ayala Alabang village is, is very organized, guys, organized. Philip, she got elected like everyone else. $10? Yes, that's $10 for 8 hours Filipino workers here. Or sometimes, like I said, that's 10 hours. No background check though. If the law is that you must be a Filipino citizen to be a mayor, yeah, any type of position in politics, you must be a Filipino citizen. They will not accept dual citizen, purely Filipino citizen. You are not, you're disqualified, okay, if you have dual citizen. So they're looking for Filipino citizen. It doesn't really matter if you look like American, but if your citizenship is Filipino, they will allow you. Okay? Just to prove the commission, the COMELEC, that you are a Filipino citizen. That's what happened to Alice Go. And they said that she's a Chinese spy. She can speak Tagalog fluently and she can speak Mandarin fluently. But here's the crazy thing. Most of Chinese people, when they do illegal thing here, it's just like, yesterday. Because there's a lot of, pogo workers here, they stuck. Okay? And you know what? They involve or carnapping. And once the cops talking to them, they just pretend that they cannot understand English. They don't know how to speak Tagalog. That's their defense mechanism, guys. Once they caught, they pretend that they cannot speak English or they cannot speak Tagalog. But that time, they're very good in Tagalog and English. That's Chinese defense mechanism. People not born in Philippines living there to have the same rights as a Philippine. No, it's not. It's not same rights. But if you're residents here in the Philippines, yeah, you get the same, you get the same rights. But when it comes to dealing, okay, that's I'm gonna explain this to you, Brett. For those like example, if you're coming here in the Philippines, just a tourist, no, the treatment is way different. But there's a thing that you can get what Filipino rights if you're a resident here, but you cannot really own land here, even though you're married to a Filipina, because on the title that the name of your Filipina wife, it's written there in the title of the land, not the husband. But you can able to buy condo here, condo or townhouse, but you're not allowed to own land. So why live there as a foreigner then? Well, that's the reason why, that's the reason. Okay, I just example my husband Frank. Okay, in the United States, every time he go outside, his life is in danger. Okay, especially he's black. Okay, so he has to put his gun on his side to make sure that he's protected. But here in the Philippines, even though he's not, well, his residence here, but nobody stopped him. He living here in a very peaceful life. Okay? He never go outside worry about things that, oh, somebody will stop me and shoot me, or uh, do something harm on it. Nobody. Okay, because some Filipino here, they respect some foreign people, unless if you're an asshole. Oh, Filipino will not tolerate it that if you're an asshole here. But if you're, follow the rules, Filipino men, Filipino people, very accommodating for those foreign people coming here. So that's one thing until now, because he said that he wants to stay here for 4 months. Look, he's almost 6 years living here with me, but he no chance to go back to the United States because he will not experience things that he will experience here in the Philippines. Yeah. Well, I told Frank, no, you cannot, you don't give up your citizenship, American citizenship, because if you're Filipino, the privilege is very seldom. Okay? Unlike you're American, you can go anywhere. But here in the Philippines, even, like in the US embassy, they just get my money and then they just, oh, they turn me down, and they just want to take my money. Is There's no assurance. So I don't want, I don't want him to give up his citizenship. But I can guarantee him that he's okay here. Because the only thing that some you can see on news, that some Western people, they just fucked up here because they act like an asshole. And some Filipino, they don't tolerate it that. Okay? We're very impolite. We're very impolite to give our service. But if you shown that you have attitude and you shown to us that you better than us, oh my goodness, you're asshole. We really asshole. But if you're nice to us, oh my goodness, we're very respectful. We're very accommodating. Yeah, that's right, that's right, Bob. Okay, that's right. You can stay here in the Philippines, but never give up your citizenship as American. You know what? For me, if there's a chance that I can, but that's the thing that, they don't give me a chance because, I really want to change my citizenship. Okay? I want to change my citizenship to American citizenship because the privilege. Okay, but I'm not saying that, going to America is a heaven. No, it's not. The only thing is good in America, find a job, save money, and back to the place where you from. Because the opportunity there is, it's better than the opportunity here in the Philippines. Okay? But they never give me, the US embassy did never give me a chance. But some days, because I never gave up. I never gave up. But I just lie low first. So I just keep doing that until I approve. Okay, but it's not the thing that I want to leave or stay for good in the States. No, I won't, because there's so many things that even your neighbors will fuck, well, they can take your money or can take your property. So I don't want that. especially you work hard for that, and then easy for them, to file case something towards you. No, I won't. Maybe I can stay there for vacation, but I don't want to leave there. So many expats drink too much and act like a fool. Right. No, well, Brett, don't, uh, don't get upset about my statement because here, yeah, that's your country, of course. That's your country. You will defend your country, especially, especially you're white, okay? You're white. But for those, black American, they don't really want to stay in America. Especially for those black American that they have money, they don't. Because they want their freedom, they want their peace. Okay? Some black people, they have privilege, but some, they're not. Most of black people, they have, when it comes to privilege, just less. So, because when it comes to find a job, they're the last people to hire, okay? And then they're the first to fire, okay? But I'm not saying about that, I'm not saying that, things that, well, it depends, it depends. Well, it's just like, well, you cannot really say that, okay? But, my husband tell me that because he was experienced that thing. Well, it's just, not all, not all. Because, here's the thing that, I also give this credit for those white people that they have concern towards black people. Okay? Don't think that I'm generalized white people doing that to black. Okay? That's too complicated when it comes to that. Okay? But it's just like few few white people that they have concern towards the black people. Okay? Because of course, I will not, I will not generalize, because there's some white people also that they really care about, the welfare of black people. I'm not, that's one thing that even in my country, some of my people, they act like, especially for those, less people, they don't really give a shit on that. Okay? That's that's my honest, experience. They don't really give a shit. Okay? So it's just like, I cannot really generalize that. Okay? Some, they have concern, but some, especially for those rich people, they don't really like, some rich Filipino people, they don't really like to hang out with these less people, because one thing that what they think is, oh, they gonna rob us, or they gonna do harm for us. Same thing with black people. Same thing with black people, because look, I example this in the movie. Most of black people, they show that black people are bad. Not all. Not all. So same thing with white people. Not white people are bad, are like that. They don't really care. Of course, some white people, they have concern about the welfare of this, because no matter what, they're still American. I don't give a shit about. Well, yeah, that's your, Yeah, that's that's the thing that you don't really care who's that, because I understand that, I understand that, who cares for you, that's uh in your side. But if don't for those people don't care about you, why you should hang out in these people, and then they treated you like a shit. So you have to you have to look for the place, or look for the group that people will care and appreciate you. So that's the thing. But in the other hand, Western people coming here in the Philippines, okay, as long as you follow the rules, okay, don't do illegal activities here, your life is very quiet here. Your life is very peaceful here in the Philippines. Okay? And then one thing that, don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole to us. Okay? Because not all Western people coming here are, are behave. Sometimes they're very an asshole, guys. There's so many incidents that happen, especially when it comes to driving. And it's really rampant that they can do whatever they want to do because they are like that. So no, you can't do that. But it's just like the main thing here in the Philippines. That's why we're very respectful and care about, well, I'm not saying 100% that, but sometimes there's a lot of Western people that they complain about that some of my people rob, or some people do something bad towards them. But our government, when they know that, they don't allow that, because tourists coming here in the Philippines, it really boosts our economics. So there's no reason that we gonna give harm for those tourists coming here in our country, because that's a big help also for our economics. Because look, some, it reminds me about you know our friend from Cincinnati, Ohio, Cincinnati, Jerome. He has a channel, and he never experienced that, in the States. You cannot really see the security guard will help you, or will accommodate you. All they have to do is do their job. And like in Thailand also, some of the security guard, they don't give attention things that he need. But here our security guard here is very uh, accommodating. Okay, they ask, do you need this, especially for those elders, they help. I live in an hour and a half from Cincinnati. Oh yeah. If you're gonna do travel, Sean, you don't scare, driving on the snow. Because, Frank said that, when, some, trucks and, cars, they have tires for, for snow. And, or sometimes they put salt, because it's scary that when you drive on the snow, because that's slippery, right? Yeah, that's our friend Jerome. He's visited here 2 times. Okay, 2 times. Well, it's just like he's nice to us, and we treated him like a part of family. But in the other hand, because of course, each each of us I cannot really, because that's what that's what my husband told me when it comes to uh in the United States. But maybe I can tell when if I'm visit United States. So I can say right now, or I can tell right now, the because I have no idea what's going on there. Okay, so if I gonna stay there, or just observe, do I can I able to stay here, or things like that. But as of now, I can't really tell my opinion about that, living in the States. um, Actually, I prefer to go to Germany. She lived here the whole life in the Philippines. She lived here whole life. Well, that's the thing. It's according. I think it's according how the place where you live. But for me, I cannot really tell. Do I like to stay in the States, or do I don't like or dislike? Because I never. So I'll let you know, Brett, if I visit United States. But I like, I prefer to go to Germany and Italy. And then the three countries that I like to visit in Europe: Italy, Switzerland, and Germany. I really like Germany because of the about the Jewish people. How I really want to talk for those old people that during the time of Adolf Hitler. I like that. But I don't know if there's still old people exist about during the you know time of Adolf Hitler. Why Adolf Hitler is so furious toward those Jewish people. And Switzerland, the reason why I like Switzerland, because they said that Switzerland is one of the most beautiful country in the world because of their nature. Okay, that's in Europe, guys. And then digital fanboy, good morning to you. I like that. And then Italy. I really like to, of course, because I love the movie, The Godfather. I like to go to, the place where, where the, uh, in Sicily, and of course the Venice Canal. But when I interview, who are you? I interviewed Don Basatino. He said that Venice Canal is no longer that as good because it's smelly. But during the time that like 1960s, 70s, this Venice Canal is so famous when you go. One of the tourist attraction in Italy. But he said is no longer that. Okay, but I still like to go to Italy because of the I want to go to the the place where the movie The Godfather. I like that. Who are you? I-hide na nga lang kita. Lilibet, come to Darren Dobson live stream. I'll explain and answer your question about what happened to Germany in 20th century. Oh yeah, what's the... Hold on, hold on. What's the channel? Can you Sean, can you please send me the link of that channel? Yeah, I like that. I like, cuz guys, I love to watch, when it comes to that. Uh, there's a series, guys, the Man in the High Castle. I like that. Who is that? Darren Dobson. Dobson. You know that, Brett? So it's just like, there's a saying in life, okay? There's a saying in life that positions are temporary, ranks and titles are limited, but the way you treated people will always be remembered. Okay, do good things to people so that you always be remembered. I don't really understand those people coming here that they try to, oh my god, these people are mentally illness, they show something and say something. I have to get ready for work. Okay, take it easy, Brett, and thank you for dropping here and give support to your ate. I really appreciate that. Thank you. When it starts. Guys, for those people coming here, especially if you cannot recognize yourself or your country, okay, I will consider you as a troll. If you don't want to hide in my show, then recognize yourself, your country to me. Because I don't want people on my screen that they talking or they shown something nonsense. No, you're not welcome here. Okay, so I will hide you. Sensible man. Hello, my dear friend. How are you doing today? I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Yes, I am. I woke up early and I finished my tea and I sleep good. And later, around 11, I'm gonna do groceries. Groceries. And I'm running out of emergency food because I was checking time to time because I don't want to waste, because last year I threw a lot of canned foods because it's expired, guys. So I'm not really particular about the expiration, and I found out, my goodness, there's a lot of expired pork and beans. I like the brand of Van Camps. I like that brand of, I don't like, Hans pork and beans. Their beans is raw and so watery. But I like the Van Camps. The beans is well cooked and the sauce is thick. So I found out that last year, oh my God, there's so many, expired. But Frank told me that once it's not yet open, it's still good. But forget it. I threw it. Because I bought, the 12 cans, because in SNR, guys, in SNR, that's like a Costco or Walmart in the States. Okay, so that's a member shopping store here in the Philippines. If you buy bulk, you can less, but if you're gonna buy just 2 or 3 cans, it's expensive. So I bought that bulk. Okay, and then I found out it expired. I need I need Blue Jacket to drop the link. Lilibet share will be with us too. Okay, I'll give you a jacket for that. Okay, there you go. This sounds good. It's 4:30 p.m. here. 4:30 p.m. Okay. Here in US, I'm getting ready to cook some fish. What fish you're going to cook? Salmon? Okay, bingo. Yeah, I like, when I was a kid, my dad loves pork and beans, the hands. But I don't know, they cannot really, because when I buy the hands, the beans is still raw. I don't like, it's still hard. But the Van Camps, that's American brand. I like it. It's soft. And the beans is not big, but it's small, but they really cook well. I'll show you guys so that you can see what I mean. Hold on. Give me a few seconds. Here, guys, this is my favorite here. I like it because it's the beans well cooked, and sometimes I add the smoke flavor of John's Bill. I like that. But most of Frank always eat this. But guys, wait, it's just like, when we eat this, okay, you know what will happen if you eat beans. So this is my favorite, guys. The hands, I don't like. So you can buy this bulk is less. Okay. So I like this brand. Van Camps is good. Okay, Darren Dobson channel. Hello guys, I'm back. Okay. Did you eat breakfast na share? Thank you so much guys for coming back. So I'm gonna do live streaming tomorrow, Saturday, maybe Sunday or Monday. I'm gonna make a good discussion that people can relate, especially can able to share their opinion. That okay, I will gonna make that subject. I don't really want to make a gossip or drama. So we're gonna face things that that we can able to um, educate ourselves how to love ourselves, okay? Oh, he has, he has a lives. 25 hours to go. Okay, so I'm gonna check this. I'm cooking fried catfish. Sensible man, are you black American or white? Yeah, Frank also love catfish, but you know what? When I cook catfish, um, no wonder you like catfish. Yeah, that's why. But sorry guys, I don't eat catfish. But since that my husband loved that catfish, cause I buy big catfish and then I remove the skin. Oh my god! And then I do a fillet. And then I fry that, southern style, sensible men. Southern style. Thank you so much, Cher. Southern style that, I use the cornmeal. Oh my God, he likes that. But I don't eat catfish. I try to taste, but I don't know, even small, I cannot really, it won't really goes on my throat. I can't. Oh my God, it's already 2 hours. My goodness. Thanks the way I love it also. Oh yeah, you like that? Because, even when cause Frank loves shrimp, catfish, I eat shrimp, but it's not as, I just taste, okay? I prefer crab than shrimp. So I fry shrimp. I don't use flour. I use cornmeal. He likes that. So I will sing a song. This is my closing songs to everyone. Oh, my husband is from Chicago, Illinois. He's living in South Shore Drive. South Shore Drive. Is he Cubs or I don't know. Okay, I'm from California, San Francisco. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna sing this, guys. This is my closing song because I already reached the 2 hours, guys. So for those who come here and spend time with me, I really appreciate that, guys. Okay? Maraming maraming salamat. Don't look so sad. I know it's over. So sad song. I don't like that. Okay, this one. So this is for everyone, guys. Okay. You know, my connection is not is not good. It starts to off and on, off and on. What's
Beer brand lang ang gatas na may
sorry,
100%.
I feel so bad. I've got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time. Since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou, saving nickels, saving times, working till the sun don't shine, looking forward to a happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday. Come with me to Blue Bayou.
Level up sangka?
Oops, no, not that one. Okay. Actually, last night I really want to sing, but it's 12 midnight, and Frank starts to sleep, and I don't really want to bother him once he's on the bed. So I just, okay, just watch my movie, and when I let me be all I need to know. My connection, my goodness. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I there is to know. Oh. How many song I sing? Okay, one, two, three, four.
Daddy ni
Okay.
Coco, biktima ng imposibleng mantsa. Naku, di kaya ng brand X. Ang Ariel, kaya!
No, I don't like that. I'm gonna skip that. I don't know, the connection is really bad. So okay, this one. Frank went upstairs and cleaned his bike because it's been a long time that he did not clean, and then after that he will go around. So I let him go around by himself because most of the time we always ride together. So I let him go around, familiarize the street. Yeah, because sometimes he always stay home, and then I told him, why don't you go outside and go around? But he really like to spend time with me than to go in himself. Sometimes when I go groceries, something is missing because most of the time we go, but sometimes he get tired of go around. But that's the thing, that just if I do grocery by myself, I do fast because I already have a list and I know what's that alley that I can get this. So it's fast, within 2 hours I'm done. I like this song. Okay.
Handog ng Bear Brand.
So this is my last song na. Because the connection, guys, have you noticed that off and on, off and on? So I think my connection is starts to fuck up. Okay, this one. Because I already reached, 2 hours and 30 minutes, Jesus Christ. So for those people who come and give me thumbs up, so I really appreciate, guys. So I'm gonna do streaming this coming Sunday and Monday, either Monday or Sunday or Monday, guys. That would be, if it's Sunday, that would be Saturday night in the West. If it's Monday, that's really Sunday night in your time. So, and for those wants to go on my panel, feel free and you're very welcome because I'm gonna do that on my live stream. Okay, and then my last message for those trolls, okay, here we go again. I will not welcome you if you're saying nasty words or nasty comment because I don't like people that has nasty and funky mouth. So I'll just hide that because that's against my rules. Okay, so if you do something, then go ahead. But one thing that I'm gonna tell you, you will not won for that kind of uh game. Okay, and for those people that who always supported me, thank you, and who's appreciate my show. And this is one thing that I really like, for those people, be respect with each other, especially when it comes to our opinion. Be respectful for that, guys. Don't let the other people will go on your side, okay? Respect their opinion, okay? Because that's what happened when I go to Gitchy Lion's Journey show. Okay, we end up that Frank go there and explain things that he need to explain because Gitchy Lion journeys interpret the word. He interpret his own definition. Okay, but the other hands, it's really complicated, and I do believe my husband has a good uh, intellectual, and I do really respect that on him. So I don't want somebody will disrespect him because he did not, or that person did not agree, or he did not agree what the person talking about, because I don't allow that. So if there's a chance that I will defend my husband, I will, because he deserved that. He deserved that respect, and he deserved also to let black people wake up. Wake up. Don't wait for those white messiah. Just like Muhammad Elijah said, that do for yourself and stand for yourself. So that's one thing that sometimes, not only um not only that, just stand for your own, just stand for what's the best for you yourself, and what's the best for the country, and what's the best for people. Because sometimes, some people, they're just like, in Tagalog we call that balingbing, and the in American term it's just like Oreo. You black outside but you white inside. So I have nothing against with black people, and I have nothing against with white people, but I have against for those white and black people that has mean to others and has to think they know better than other people. So I don't really like that. Okay, so once again, guys, thank you so much, because my connection is fucked up my show, so I want to stay long because I already almost reached to 3 hours. So once again, guys, thank you so much, in Have a good day to everyone. Bye.